Hi, I'm Bruce Lewis, and I work with Keller Williams Realty, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. I'm a little embarrassed about this. The state has uncovered a project that I've been involved in for, I guess about 40 years. I'm 78 years old, so you know how long that's been. And I was very interested in the old history of Maine. You know, Maine broke away from those people down in Massachusetts in 1820. It was March 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon, and all the papers were signed at the Jameson Tavern, as you probably already know, up in Freeport. Now, a lot of these things I'm going to tell you are hard to believe, but I'll raise my right hand and tell you they really are true, okay? So one of the things that I was asked by the governor, by the way, I ran this whole story by our governor, and he was very excited, and his statement was, what? Anyway, I wrote this early history of Maine, and one of the things that came up that they asked me to speak about, when the signing took place, there was an island off the coast of Portland, a sizable island out there, and it was full of Massachusetts summer people. They'd come there. It was a famous resort. When they heard that we were breaking away from Massachusetts, there was an uproar. They said, we want to go home. So they called the Kennebec Towing Company up in Bath, again, this is true, up in Bath, and said, could you help us? So Ernie and Arnie, they owned the Kennebec Towing Company, came down here with three of their biggest tugs, and they said, I think we can help you. What would you want? We want our island towed back to Cape Cod. We do not want to be in Maine. And so they put this big ring sunk it in the granite of the island, and they hooked these three tugs onto it, big chains, and they were towing it south towards Cape Cod. They got by Saco and down. They actually got all the way to Portsmouth when a huge wind came up. This is hard to believe, truthfully, 80, 90 mile an hour winds. And the tugs couldn't hold on. The island turned and started north. Now the tugs were trying to hold it, and they couldn't. It got back by Portland, and then the mouth of the Kennebec, and it got up to those little towns along the coast. And finally, they said enough is enough. They threw over the anchor. It was off Port Clyde, and to this day, that's where that island is. You probably know it as Monhegan. In early Maine languages, and we had a dialect here, Monhegan meant on the move. I know this is hard to believe. By the way, all the Massachusetts people jumped off the island, swam to Port Clyde, and we brought them back to where they belong, in Massachusetts. Nothing against Massachusetts, but I wanted you to know this. And again, it's true. Thank you.